Hello and welcome back to the Punchlines and Plot Twist official podcast. I'm your host, Caleb.
I'm co-host Slim.
And today in our Plot Twist episode, we are going to be ranking another top 5 of all time through 3 different movie genres, being musical, thriller, and
Comedy.
yes, sir. Then we will be playing some games after that. The games are going to be...
The first game we'll be playing is we're going to be drafting the best movie series of all time. So anything that's got multiple movies in it, doesn't matter genre, animated, whatever. We each get 5, serpentine draft style. Game number 2, similar to another episode we have done. You're stranded on a deserted island, and say you had a DVD player or whatever with you to where you could watch it. What's the one movie you would bring with you? And for the last game, 20 questions to guess the movie. Any movie, no restrictions. We're going to see how that goes.
Should be fun.
Should be.
Let's get it right into it.
Where are you going? We haven't even started.
Alrighty, the first top 5 movies of all time that we are going to be picking per genre. Our first genre is going to be musicals. This is a category that's near and dear to my heart. I am a sucker for a good musical, and I'm very excited to get into my top 5.
I'm not huge into musicals. Don't get me wrong, I've seen a handful. But the way we pick these is we found a random wheel online, and this is what chooses our categories, so that's what we got. I had to dig deep in my bag here, but I'm ready.
Alrighty, I will start us off. My honorable mention is going to be Hairspray.
See, I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's a great original classic. If you've ever taken a theater class, you've seen this movie probably. It's got John Travolta in it and some banger songs, and it's definitely up there. And the soundtrack is something that a few of the songs will still regularly live on my playlist.
I gotcha. Yeah, I'll give it a watch sometime for sure. My honorable mention, though, is La La Land.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
It's up there for me, but it's not top 5 for me.
I feel like I haven't seen enough to have a great list, but I still like my list.
Fair enough.
So, and La La Land I've seen recently enough to where I actually remember it. So that is my honorable mention.
My number 5 pick is a classic, Mamma Frickin' Mia.
Oh, yeah.
Mamma Mia, here I go again. Why, how did I resist ya? I grew up with 2 younger sisters and a mom who were obsessed with this movie, and I fought it for a long time growing up. And I said I hated this movie for a long time, and I kind of did, but eventually it broke through my cold dead heart. And man, I love this movie. The second one's fantastic too. The storyline in this movie is fantastic. It's incredible. The acting, the jokes, and the comedic timing in this movie is fantastic.
You want to hear my number 5? About to blow yours out of the water. The Lego Movie.
Very fair.
Not really.
I wouldn't put it in the same category as Mamma Mia, but
they sing in
they
it.
They are both musicals for sure.
And it's Legos, dude. Come on.
It is a good movie. I will give it to you. It's a good movie, but I don't know if it's top 5 worthy.
Take a look around.
I know. That's
Legos,
what I'm saying.
Singing.
I love it. I love the movie, but I don't know if it's top 5 musicals of all time.
I don't know either, but that's what I got on mine.
Going into my number 4 pick, this one is going to be Hercules, the animated Disney movie.
That's a good pick.
The soundtrack to this is also got a couple songs that live in my Spotify playlist. And it's just a great movie. I love the Hercules story. And then you put it in an animated cartoon from Disney. It's a winner.
Oh, yeah. It's a
Top
great
5.
movie. Great movie. My number 4, Sound of Music.
It's a good pick.
Classic. That's all you got to say about it. That one is legitimately a classic.
That is one that I debated putting in my top 5. For sure. That's a very valid pick right there. My number 3 pick, another animated movie, another freaking banger, Sing.
That is a good one. I do like that movie.
I'm still standing. That version of it is one of my favorite versions of that song. And
yeah, that's a banger.
It's just a great story. Something about humanoid animals just living like a human life.
That's when his dad's in prison, right? And he's like, Johnny.
Yep.
Johnny, that's my son.
my son.
Yeah.
Yep. It's incredible. And it is forever going to be in my top 5.
Absolutely. My number 3, throwing it back here. Hold on, pause. Wizard of Oz.
Fair enough.
Also a classic. Great movie.
I wouldn't put it in my top 5, but
crazy. Wizard of Oz is great.
It's good. It's great.
Not good.
Not top 5.
No, yes it is. Yes, I don't know enough about this, but I do know that's for sure. It belongs up there. Even if it's an honorable mention, it's up there.
Fair enough. My number 2 pick is Grease. John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. I've seen this movie over and over and over again. I know every song word for word. I listen to it regularly in the car. It's a great movie.
Grease is a really good movie as well. I'm not mad at that
Summer
at all.
11 had me a blast.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I do think my second pick is better than your second pick because, well, we'll get into that. My second pick is The Greatest Showman.
I'm going to agree with you because my first pick is The Greatest Showman.
Exactly. That one is a really good movie. I actually didn't know it was a musical at first. No idea. Just wanted to go see it. Went and saw it, and I was like, damn, all right, that's a pretty good movie. I did not expect that. That's how it kind of just caught me off guard, I guess.
I think I was the one who was told you that it was a good movie to go see because I was working at a movie theater at the time that this came out, and it was in theaters for a while. All the guys just kind of talk shit about it. It's a musical. It's Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron. Blah, 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 blah. But eventually, all of us decided to walk into it at one point or another, and it became our favorite break room. Was that movie and just sitting there watching it, enjoying the musical. The message behind that movie is incredible, and the story they put. I know the actual real life story is a little bit darker, but the story that they put on is incredible, and the soundtrack lives on my playlist permanently. People who ride with me in the car know that, and they honestly get annoyed with how frequently I play these songs, but it is my favorite musical of all time, and it is up there for my favorite movies of all time.
Don't make me reach in the bag here for my number 1, because I'm pulling out West Side Story.
That's one that was highly debated. It was between Hairspray and West Side Story for my honorable mention.
Yeah, out of all the musicals I've seen, I do think West Side Story is my favorite.
It's valid. Totally valid.
Yeah.
I have no complaints about that. It's definitely up in my top 5.
I think that's my best pick on my list. Tell me not.
That one and Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
I think Greatest Showman should be number 1, but that's just me.
That's your opinion, and you're wrong. And that's okay.
Let us know in the comments down below what your guys' favorite musicals are, and whether you agree with this list, whether you like my actual good list better, or if you like Slim's just kind of thrown together list. Let us know that as well. You'll be wrong, but nonetheless, we want to hear it.
Because obviously you're going to say mine's better. He's a sore loser. There's nothing we can do about it.
Moving into a slightly less happy-go-lucky tone, we are moving into our thriller category.
Yep. And am I starting this one?
Yes, you are.
So my honorable mention for this is Donnie Darko.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Wow.
I do not think I've seen that one.
You
Break
need
it
to-
down for me.
Oh, I don't even. It's been a while. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's Jake Gyllenhaal, and if I remember right, he's greeted by this. I don't know what you'd call it, like a thing in his dreams, I think,
Mhm.
or in real life. Anyway, this thing approaches him and tells him that the world's going to end soon.
Mhm.
And then from there on, it's just this weird psychological thriller that just
Messes with your head.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of hard for me to explain, but it definitely messes with you.
It will definitely be on my list then.
Yeah, you
I'll
need
have
to
to
watch
check
it.
that one out.
You need to watch it.
My honorable mention is Minority Report.
Tom Cruise, right?
Futuristic
Yeah.
society
Mm-hmm.
predicts an AI predicts the future and whether people are going to commit crimes before they commit them.
They have the people in the weird tank, the
Mhm.
thinkers or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Fantastic movie. It was very hard to not put it in my top 5, but it's still very, very close.
Yeah. So on my 5th pick, I'm putting Zero Dark 30.
Banger pick. That's a good freaking pick.
I know it is.
No
it's on my
complaints
list. Yeah. It's just a great war movie.
That one will probably pop up again during our
War movie.
segment.
Yeah.
For sure.
Most definitely.
My number 5 pick was The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis.
I See Dead People, right?
I see dead
I
people.
See Dead People. That one messed with me too, especially the first time I watched it. Nobody warned me about that. That's a damn good movie.
Yes, it is. It's another mind fuck movie for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely. I'm going with my 4th pick. We're kind of switching up a little bit here, going into the espionage spy kind of thriller. Going with Kingsman.
Fantastic pick. I love that movie, especially the first one.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. I've seen it recently a couple times. It's just one of those movies I keep coming back to, whenever I'm bored and I'm thinking, hey, what should I watch? I'm like, I'll throw the Kingsman on sometimes. And it hasn't let me down yet.
It's a good old reliable for sure.
Exactly.
As well as talking about old reliables, my 4th pick is also another old reliable, and that's going to be The Hurt Locker.
Yes.
Jeremy Renner went through, I think it was 6 months of actual military training for this role. And the storyline that this movie provides and the look into the mind of soldiers and getting into the PTSD and trauma side of it a little bit more is incredible. It's heartbreaking and it's psychotic at the same time.
Yeah, it's a movie that'll put you through a roller coaster.
It's an intense movie. It's not a casual watch,
No.
but if you ever want to just feel something, this is the movie that is the old reliable for that.
Yeah, The Hurt Locker is great. That will also probably be up there with war movies when we talk about it.
Absolutely, it will be.
Yeah.
I can guarantee it.
Yeah. So my number 3 pick, Shutter Island. I don't know if you guys can tell or picked on the pattern. I like the psychological thrillers. I like where there's that suspense and it really makes you think about what's going on. I feel like it just adds an extra layer, and Shutter Island will put you through that.
Yeah, I do really love the psychological horrors. The Sixth Sense is one of them, and one of my future picks is one of them. But this is a fantastic psychological thriller. It does really, really mess with your head.
It really does.
And
yeah.
I would also highly, highly recommend this movie to anybody.
Yeah, great movie.
My 3rd pick is another pretty intense one, and it's a fear that I feel a lot of people would have. 127 Hours.
Oh, yeah. Dude, nobody wants to get stuck in a rock.
Completely alone, out in the middle of nowhere.
And he ended up sawing or like
Cutting his
arm
arm
off, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember
Still
if it was
alive to
leg or
today.
his arm. Yeah,
Just chewed himself. I think he chewed himself free.
badass.
It's incredible and it's grueling. It hurts you to watch,
Yeah, it's
and I highly recommend it to anybody.
yeah. It is a really
It's
good
an incredible
movie, though.
story based
Yeah.
on a true story.
Yeah,
Adds so much to it, knowing that this actually happened to somebody
yeah.
is incredible.
That's the power of the human spirit right there
Absolutely.
in a movie. So, my number 2 pick coming in. It's always going to be up there in some of these categories. If it fits, it's Inception. Another psychological thriller that doesn't make any sense until it does make sense, and then it just doesn't make sense again. Yeah,
This was also on your sci-fi top 5
it was.
list.
Yeah, you want to talk about adding layers to a movie? It's literally what the whole movie's about.
If it fits, it sits.
Exactly.
My number 2 pick is going to be White House Down. It's not necessarily the psychological horror or thriller, but it is a thriller nonetheless, and it's very funny at the same time. Jamie Foxx and Chris Hemsworth put on an incredible show here, and get your hands off my Jordans is one of my favorite scenes
Yeah,
of all time.
absolutely.
It's fantastic. I love this movie. Number 2. It's probably a personal pick, but
No, I agree with it. That's a good movie. I wouldn't put it at my number 2, but thinking about it, I could definitely at least think about putting it in my top 5. Top 10 for sure. But moving on to my number 1 pick, reach deep in the bag here. I haven't seen it in a while. Nonetheless, still a fantastic movie starring Denzel Washington in Deja Vu.
fantastic pick. I
Yeah.
do really like this movie.
Talking about another psychological thriller. Look at that.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, and it
Messes with your mind.
exactly. And like all of the ones I've mentioned on here, I feel like they're all exceptionally done. And every one of them just has me sitting there thinking.
Well, and deja vu is something that I feel like almost everybody has experienced in some form of fashion, maybe not to
Yeah.
this extreme.
So it really makes you
But-
think about the way that they show it in the movie too,
Absolutely.
and what
does.
it kind of implies. It's great movie.
If you've not seen it, go check it out. I do not want to spoil anything. We don't want to spoil anything for you guys on that one because,
That's one you got
It's
to watch
spectacular.
through without knowing nothing.
yeah. My number 1 pick is another one that you have to watch for the first time without any information, so we're not going to spoil anything on this one. But it is 7.
All-time classic, in my opinion. 100% agree with you there.
Morgan Freeman is the star of this movie, and he is incredible. It is a investigation thriller that has multiple layers to it, not just like Inception, but has layers to it like Inception.
Yeah.
And it's another one of those movies that I will always rate very highly because of how incredibly deep this movie is and how much it dives into everything. Shout out to my dad. I know you're watching this. Hey, Dad, thanks for showing me this movie. I frickin' love it. I know you do too.
Yeah, it's an extremely well done movie. It's just one of those ones that makes you think, and it's so well done that you almost feel inclined or forced to sit there and watch the whole thing because you can't pause it without figuring out what happens next.
Absolutely. I think our trend for thriller was movies that you cannot just put on in the background
You have
and
to
that pull
actively
you
watch
in
it. Yeah,
and will mess with your mind
Mhm.
in one way or another.
Absolutely.
And I think we both have some pretty fantastic lists here.
Yeah, because I like your top 5.
I like your top 5.
I could argue some of your picks. I could maybe swap out with some of mine.
I would make the same argument,
Yeah, like our top 10s would probably be pretty similar.
with the exception of your honorable mention, which is just because I haven't seen it yet.
We'll
Any of
watch
these
it,
movies
and then we'll see.
could be in my top 5 for
Yeah.
sure. But let us know what you guys think down in the comments below and what your favorite thriller movie of all time is.
Let me know if you want or if you think that my good picks are better than Caleb's terrible ass picks. Just complete garbage.
I know you didn't just say that about 7 and The Hurt Locker.
Well, you said that about the Lego movie and The Wizard of Oz, so yeah. That's what I thought.
Alrighty. Moving into our third and final category of tonight for our top 5 rankings, it's going to be comedy. And my honorable mention to start us off for comedy movies is going to be an absolute classic, Dumb and Dumber.
Great movie. Everybody loves Dumb and Dumber.
I think it's one of the first movies everybody thinks of when you think comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's hilarious. Jim Carrey is great in that movie. Even the second one's good too.
Mm-hmm.
Check them both out. For my honorable mention, I'm going with Bad Boys.
Which
first one?
The first one?
The first one. The original Bad Boys.
Awesome pick. I think the Bad Boys for Life is the only one that would give that one a decent amount of competition.
Yeah, but
they're all fantastic.
It's
but
the first one.
The first one for sure.
Yeah.
Incredible. Very valid. Honorable mention for sure.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get much better than that.
Funny old cop movie.
Yeah, we're going to play a little game here in a second.
Moving to my number 5 pick, I'm going to give it to Friday.
Oh.
Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. You got knocked the fuck out. There's just so many quotable, memeable lines. Damn!
You better put some water in that shit.
It's a fantastic movie, and it is one of the most iconic comedies of all time, in my opinion. And it has to be in my top 5.
I'll get into what I have to say about it later. But moving into my number 5, I have Rush Hour. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Yeah. $50 million. Great movie. And the first one too.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. That is also a classic. I love my cop comedies, if you can't tell.
I do too.
Yeah, they're always great.
That one was one I debated putting in my top 5 for sure. It's very, very close.
Oh yeah,
but didn't quite make the cut because my number 4 pick is Grown Ups.
That is a really good pick.
This one regularly pops up into one of my favorite movies of all time whenever I'm watching it. Especially, it's between this one and the second one. Both of them are incredible. It flips back and forth between which one I think is better.
Yeah.
Just at the moment, I think the first one is slightly better than the second one. But either way, the cast for this movie is incredible. And it is nonstop laughs every time this crew gets together. And they did it twice. I hope they do it a third time.
Yeah. All right, moving into my number 4 pick. I'm taking Black Knight. And I believe that's Martin Lawrence as well. That's what I'm Googling right now.
Yes, I think you're right.
I can't believe I forgot, but I'm almost positive it's Martin Lawrence. Yeah, it's Martin Lawrence. Yeah. Hilarious movie. Have you seen it?
I believe can pull up the cover to make sure.
Let me give you a rundown.
Yep.
So Martin Lawrence, I believe it's like a putt-putt place. And it's a little castle with a moat. He ends up falling in the moat.
Yep.
Traveling back to medieval times. Just this black dude in a Philadelphia Eagles jersey telling these medieval people how to live life up, you know?
Yep, I needed to see the Black Knight with the jersey and the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yes, yep.
Hilarious movie. Check it out if you haven't. What do you got?
My number 3 pick. Did you touch my drum set? Because if you did, I'm gonna have to roundhouse your ass. Because my number 3 pick is Step Brothers.
I put my nuts all over your drum set.
I love this movie. It's also a very iconic movie. Memes and clips all the time, everywhere. The adult men with bunk beds
Oh yeah.
The Step Brothers cannot go wrong. Makes me laugh every single time.
It's just an absolute the team up with those two is iconic. And Step Brothers, in my opinion, is the best. It's either that or Talladega Nights for me.
Ooh, I kind of forgot about Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
That's up there for me.
Ricky Bobby.
I
First,
might
you last.
put that over Step Brothers if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, are you making?
Because I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. Yeah, that's gonna be my new number 3 pick. Is Talladega Nights.
Oh, last
if
minute
you ain't
switch.
First, you're last.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot about that movie.
What does he say? When they're praying? He's like, "Dear 3-pound, 2-ounce baby Jesus." That little prayer scene is hilarious.
I had totally forgotten about that movie, but yes, yeah, it's one of my favorite movies, and I think it's better than Step Brothers. So I'm going to replace Step Brothers with Talladega Nights, and that is my new number 3 pick.
I respect it because I was just talking about it's either this or that for me. All right, my number 3 pick is "Don't Be a Menace to South Central" while drinking yo juice in the hood. Yeah, great movie, hilarious. All-time classic. It's slept on. If you haven't seen it,
Go check it out.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
We don't even have to argue about it. That's number 3.
No complaints there.
Don't
Number
be
3.
a menace.
That's up in my top 5 for sure. Or not in my top 5, just below my top 5, but top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
My number 2 pick is from one of my favorite comedians of all time. May he rest in peace, Mr. Robin Williams. And my number 2 pick is going to be Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah, that is a hilarious movie too. Gosh, I need to rewatch that now that I'm thinking about it. That's such a good movie.
Post-surgery recovery, I rewatched it twice.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
It's a great movie.
I love it. And I love Robin Williams. I'm so sad that he's no longer with us. Every movie he ever did, from Pan to Mrs. Doubtfire, were incredible and are very, very highly rated for me.
Yeah.
But this one is my favorite one by far.
Your favorite Robin Williams movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good pick. Well, off topic. Do you want to hear my favorite Robin Williams
Hook.
movie?
Sorry, not Pan. Hook.
Yeah, there you
for
go.
Robin Williams.
You know, What Dreams May Come?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a pretty good one. Oh, all of his movies he's in are fantastic. So I can't even argue with that at all. My second pick, though, Napoleon Dynamite.
Banger pick.
Shocks, pegs, Lucky. You know what I'm talking about? He's got the little bike outside and the Mexican flag flying behind it. That's a great one, too.
Is it Waldo Pedro for president? Or
Vote for Pedro?
Vote for Pedro. There it is. That's what it is.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. Yeah. Banger pick. I can't argue with that one either very much. That's definitely up there for me as well. But not as high as my number 1 pick, which I still consider one of the most iconic comedy movies of all time. The coming of age story, American Pie. All 37 of these movies are hilarious, but the first one is the most iconic and the most classic. And I love this movie. I can't help it, man. I love this movie. I think it's hilarious.
I don't know if it's a hot take or not. Doesn't break my top 15 or 20.
That's a hot take for sure.
I didn't enjoy those movies as everybody else. I respect it.
Well, you have to understand at its time.
Yeah.
Like, it was the start of true comedy in movies. Like, as far as pushing the quota and starting to go a little bit more raunchy and rancid and dirty with the jokes and a lot more R-rated than like the PG stuff beforehand. And that's why I rate it so high.
Oh yeah.
And just the nostalgic value.
There you go.
The nostalgic value that this has is very, very high for me.
My number one pick is better. I got Friday. It's my number one pick.
I can't argue with it. I think
Smokey!
it's fantastic.
Hey, it's my birthday today, man. Give me $1.
It's my number 5 pick. It could be higher depending on the
It's
day and
supposed to
how
be number one.
recently I've rewatched it. But I get it. I do. I get it. I can't argue with it, man.
It's
Banger
Friday,
pick.
dude.
I just don't know if it's number 1 worthy, especially
Oh,
over
that's a hot take.
stuff like Talladega Nights, Good Morning Vietnam.
No.
I would maybe give it to you over American Pie just because of how iconicness. I'd give it to you over American Pie. But I would take Good Morning Vietnam or Talladega Nights over Friday.
Friday is the best, hands down. Double down and stand by it.
I respect it. You guys let us know in the comments down below, which is your favorite comedy movies of all time. Do you think American Pie is worthy of taking that number 1 spot, or do you think it is Friday 100% hands down?
It's gotta be Friday, dude.
I wouldn't disagree.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. What?
Just the Friday jukebox over there, man.
Yeah.
I respect the shit out of it, bro. It's a fantastic movie. It's definitely top 5 for me. It's just not number 1 for me.
Dude's on crack.
But you guys let us know what you think in the comments down below. We are going to get right into our first games.
Yep. Gotta get the handy dandy notebook out. You know how it is.
We are going to start with a serpentine style draft. Pick for 2 picks, and then 2 pick for 2 pick. 5 picks overall. Best movie series of all time.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and start this one off.
Alrighty. My first pick, give me Back to the Future.
Gotta cross that one off my list now.
I know that one was on your list, so I had to take it early.
Dang.
Back to the Future. All 3 of those are fantastic movies. If you like one, you like them all 3. You like all 3. I understand that there are favorites and least favorites, but they are all still all 3 still fantastic movies.
I'm about to smoke you in this draft. I hope you know it.
We'll see.
My picks. I'm taking Rocky.
That's
The Rocky franchise.
one I had on my list. Damn, Rocky was a good pick.
Yep. And then, do you want to know what I'm taking after that?
What are you taking after that?
The Avengers.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to follow that up with 2 banger picks of my own. You took the
Alright.
Avengers.
I did.
So I'm going to take Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies.
Dang, that would suck. Unless.
And then I'm going to follow that up with the first 6 Star Wars movies.
Damn. All right, you got me. You got me. All right, it's back to me, though. It's back to me. I don't think you're ready for this. Ready? Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I'm taking the Amazing Spider-Man.
Take it, please. I got Maguire. Don't get me wrong.
Real homies know Garfield Spider-Man was better.
The second, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was better. Name one Tobey Maguire movie that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was better than.
One Tobey Maguire movie?
One Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. 1 through 3. Name if any of them
I can't.
can get beat by Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I like the Amazing Spider-Man more than I like Spider-Man.
So you're taking just that one movie over all 3 Maguire movies.
The 2.
Yeah, but the second one sucks. Is what I'm
Doesn't matter,
saying.
I'm still taking it.
Okay.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Fair enough.
You haven't even let me get to my next pick because with the next one, I'm taking the X-Men franchise. Bam.
All right. I respect it. I just think you're getting a little too specific because I'm going to be taking Harry Potter off the board.
Go for it.
And I am also going to be taking Indiana Jones off the board.
That's fine. That's fine. You want to hear what my fifth pick is? The Lord of the Rings series.
Okay. That's a good one. I'll give you that one. Does that include the Hobbit movies or just the
I'd assume so.
first three?
I mean, it's all the same universe. I don't know if it's like technically the same thing.
It is. I mean, it's
So I don't-
just Bilbo versus.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know
Frodo.
if that counts, but for sure, just the normal Lord of the Rings.
Fair enough. Alrighty. You definitely beat me volume-wise, but I think quality-wise, I definitely give you some competition. I have Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, which includes the Black Suit Spider-Man movie.
It does.
The first 6 Star Wars movies, including all 3 prequels and A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, all of those. Harry Potter, all of them. And all 5 Indiana Jones movies?
5?
5, yeah, 5 Indiana Jones movies. Versus.
Isn't there 5 Rocky movies?
Mm-hmm.
5 Rocky movies, all 5 of them. I don't even know how many Avengers movies there are. It's 4? 5?
5.
5? 5 Rockies movies, 5 Avenger movies, the 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies, an insane amount of X-Men movies, and then I think it's 5 for the Lord of the Rings as well.
6.
6 for Lord of the Rings?
If you're including the Hobbit movies, yeah.
Yeah, so 6.
Let us know what you guys think down below. Who won? I definitely think
Did you have an honorable mention for this?
I have 2.
I have an honorable mention. I was thinking about picking the Bad Boys franchise too, and I should have.
That's a good one. Sticking with the Marvel trend, I was thinking about the Captain America movies.
That is a good one.
And then I was thinking about the Top Gun movies.
Oh yeah, that would have been good too.
1 and 2.
Yeah. No, those would have been good picks. All right, moving on to the second game we have here. So Caleb, if you were deserted on an island and you had everything you needed to watch it, what's the one movie you would bring with you to keep you from going like insane by yourself on this island?
So there were 2 movies I could not pick between. So I'm going to give you an honorable mention and then my pick.
Okay.
My honorable mention is going to be Grown Ups.
Okay. We were just talking about how that's one of your favorites.
My actual pick is going to be 50 First Dates.
That's a good one.
That one I've already rewatched probably 1,000,000 times in my life. I think 1.5 million more wouldn't hurt me. And maybe I'll get lucky and the effects will wear off and I'll start forgetting every day as well. So I can rewatch it and it's a fresh movie every single time.
There you go. That's a good one.
You got a big brain it.
That makes sense. You don't know which one I'm going to bring with me? White Men Can't Jump. Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic movie.
That's one I just never get old of. I can put that on anytime. Anytime I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't disagree with you there. Let us know down below, what is the one movie you are going to take with you onto the deserted island to watch for the rest of your life over and over and over again? Mine is 50 First Dates. Slim's is
White Men Can't Jump.
Do you guys agree or disagree? Let us know down below. It was a quick, easy, light game for that one.
Yeah.
Our third game is going to be a thinker.
Oh, yeah.
As always, we're going to end with a round of 20 questions.
I guess I will go first this time in guessing. I'm not ready for it. I don't think I am. Are you ready? All right, so what we're going to be doing with these 20 questions, we're going to be guessing the movie the other person has chosen.
You are going to be guessing first.
Yes, I am.
Let's get started. What do you got, my friend?
Is this an animated movie?
No.
All right. I had to get that one out quick. No animation.
Wouldn't do that to you again.
Yeah, I know. Is this an action movie?
No.
Not an action movie. Is this a comedy?
Yes.
Okay. Have we talked about this comedy movie recently?
Probably.
Probably. All right.
I can't remember for sure, but probably.
Is this an Adam Sandler movie?
No. That was question number 5.
Yep. Is this a Will Ferrell movie?
No.
Jim Carrey?
No.
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 Is this a recent comedy movie?
No.
It's not Will Ferrell. It's not Adam Sandler. It's not Jim Carrey. It's not an animated movie. We probably talked about it recently. Ooh. Damn. All right.
Do you mean have we talked about it recently on the show?
Yes.
No, definitely not.
Okay. That doesn't help. I'll still take it. Dang, dude. Is the main character male?
Yes. Question number 10.
Is this main character white?
Yes.
How old of a comedy movie are we talking? Can you give me that? Like maybe the decade?
That's not a yes or no.
No. 90s?
No, not a 90s movie.
2000s?
Yes.
2000s. Dang. 2000s. White main character. Not Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, Carey. Ooh. Dude, I'm blanking right now. This is like an adult comedy.
Yes.
Does it have Owen Wilson in it?
No.
Vince Vaughn?
No.
Robin Williams?
No.
Hmm.
Number 17 coming up.
I know. I don't know what else to ask here.
I'll give you a hint. You 100% have seen this movie,
Okay.
and it came out after you were born.
Thanks. I guess.
That limits it down within the 2000s for you.
Well, yeah. Barely.
Barely, but it limits it down a little bit.
Because I'm not great with movies by year, but it kind of gives me an idea.
This movie is younger than you think it is.
Younger than I... Okay.
Because when you said 90s, I thought, yeah, probably. But it was not.
Okay. Ben Stiller?
No. 3 questions left.
Borat?
Nope.
Damn. No, Borat. I'm struggling. This
Got
is
2
rough.
questions left.
This is rough.
Do you want one more hint?
Give me a hint.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
It's an Ant-Man movie?
Nope.
That's the hint.
Yes, your hint is Ant-Man.
Okay.
I'm not going to count that as a question.
Yeah, that would know. I was just clarifying. Ant-Man. But it's not the Ant-Man movie. Ant-Man. Is that like an obvious hint? Am I just missing
Yes.
something?
Yes. I'll give you one more hint after this next. You got to ask another question, though, first.
I'm racking my brain here. I don't know. Does this character have like abilities, like superpowers?
No. Alrighty, we are back. We had some technical difficulties, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
But we are back. I don't know exactly where I had to cut it, but we are on Ethan's 19th or 20th question.
Final question.
He just got the hint of Ant-Man. He asked the question of, does this character have powers? The answer to that was no. He now gets his last hint from me, which is Scranton. He has one question to guess this movie correctly.
Scranton. It's a movie. Scranton.
Scranton is your hint. It's just a hint. Don't think about it too hard. Just a hint.
Oh, yeah.
Scranton and Ant-Man. I'll give you one more. Main characters.
Can I ask one last question and lock in my final pick?
Sure.
Is it the dude that plays Dwight?
No.
Nah, I don't know. That threw everything out the window. I got no idea.
No idea?
Nope.
So Ant-Man,
Yeah.
Paul Rudd,
Okay.
Scranton, The Office, Michael. Who plays Michael?
I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I'm blanking on his name right now too. Fucking
Carrie? No.
No.
No. Steve Carell.
Carell. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Carell. Yes.
Took
Carell
me
was
way
the
too long.
was the second hit. So you have Steve Carell and Paul Rudd as your two main characters in a movie.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if he's in this movie. 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Ding, ding, ding,
Damn.
ding. There you go.
Okay.
Doesn't count, but it is the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah. I should have got this.
Steve Carell. I can't believe I was blanking on that at the end there, but oh well.
That's rough. That's fucking rough.
All right, it is now my turn to guess the movie. Ethan has the movie locked in his mind. I have 20 questions. First question, is this animated?
Yes.
It is animated. Alrighty. Is it Pixar?
No.
Not Pixar. Is it Nickelodeon?
No.
Not Nickelodeon. Cartoon Network?
No, sir.
Great. Now I'm in the same place I was last time we played this. So messed up you picked an animated movie again, too.
Do you want a hint?
No, not this early.
Okay.
Is it Disney related?
Yes.
Okay. That helps me.
That was my hint I was going to give you. Do you want me to still give you the hint?
No, not yet.
Okay.
How many questions am I at?
5. I'll give it to you after 10 if you're like really stoned.
Okay. Is this a princess related movie?
No. Don't think into the hesitation. That was just me blanking. It's not at all related to a princess movie.
Is it animal related?
Yes.
Pre or post 2000?
Post.
Post 2000?
It's not a yes or no, though.
Sorry, is it post 2000?
Yeah, I'm just going to count the post.
Okay, so that eliminates like The Lion King and The Little Mermaid and Bambi and Dumbo. Zootopia?
Nope.
Does this movie take place in the northern hemisphere?
I believe so. Pretty sure.
Disney animal animated post 2000s. Does it have Mickey Mouse in it?
No.
No, okay, so it's not that kind of side of Disney.
This next one is your 12th question. I'll give you 2 more hints that you can cash in at any time.
Give me one of them.
Okay. Disney acquired this group, so Disney now owns them.
So they didn't own them initially.
No, it's not like an original Disney movie.
Okay. Is it Sing?
No.
No. Okay. Brother Bear?
No. That is one of my favorite movies.
I know, that's why I pulled that one. Oh, damn. I don't freaking know, man. Okay, so Disney acquired them. It's an animal. Is it only animals?
Yeah. Oh, no.
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 Alvin and the Chipmunks?
No.
All right, give me my second hit.
Do you want the hint to be specific or kind of broad? Because I feel like if I tell you the specific one I'm thinking of, it's not going to help you too much.
Kind of broad, then, probably.
Do you want me to give you like 2 examples? I feel like that would help a little bit.
Sure.
The same people that made Rio and Robots made this movie.
Robots and Rio. Dang. So Rio makes me think kind of like Brazil and South America, but you said the northern hemisphere.
Mm-hmm. The same company made them.
Who did
That-
Rio
that's what I was-
initially? I don't know who did Rio initially. Was that DreamWorks initially?
Do you want me to just tell you the hint of the...
Who did it originally?
Well,
Tell me that.
this is kind of tricky. I did not realize the complications behind it. So, 20th century animation.
Oh, okay.
Like 20th century Fox.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Does this take place in like a neighborhood residential area?
No.
No? Damn.
Oh, you were thinking...
Over the hedge.
Yeah.
Is instantly where my mind went. Damn.
You're getting somewhere, though. Oh, like you got the right group of movies, kind of.
Bug's Life?
No, not A Bug's Life.
How many questions do I have left?
This one will be your 17th.
Okay. All right. Fox initially. Disney now. So I pull up Disney Plus. What am I seeing?
That's how you're going through this?
Pixar stuff. I'm seeing like the Toy Story movies, but that's not it. I'm seeing Bambi, Brother Bear, Fox and the Hound. That's older. Two. Those are all original Disney movies too.
I'll give you one more
Fox.
hint, a one-word hint at question 19.
Okay.
So that your last one, you can lock it in.
Yeah. Fox. Animated Fox. It's not How to Train Your Dragon, is it?
No,
No.
How to Train the Dragon.
Or Anim. Disney doesn't have the right to Kung Fu Panda, which is where my mind keeps going. I don't know why. It's not Zootopia. It's not Sing. It's not... Damn, dude. This is hard. This is a good one. It got me stumped for sure.
I didn't think this one was going to be that hard. Do you want another hint?
It's not question 19 yet. Shrek.
No, I think you already...
I have not.
No, you haven't. Okay, yeah, no to Shrek.
Okay. Is that question 19 now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Give me the last hint.
Acorn.
Oh. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
Lock it in at question 19.
Ice Age.
Oh my gosh.
There
Look
we
at
go.
This guy's a genius.
Oh my god. I can't believe it took me that long to get that. Ice Age is a Fox movie. Yep. Oh man. That one was tough. I don't know if it counts that I got that one or not. I had to use quite a few hints.
You
and
said animals
lifeline.
in northern hemisphere, and I was like, oh, he's got it. And
Does that take place in the North Pole? It doesn't say. So you really couldn't have answered, but North Pole, South Pole. I think the southern hemisphere would have been a little bit more helpful, but I also probably would have just been thinking more South America anyway.
yeah, that's why I was
So-
like, probably, because I feel like that was the best answer as well.
Yeah. Fair enough. Alrighty, that wraps it up for today's games. Let us know in the comments down below how you guys did on this 20 questions. I bet you guys probably did a little bit better than us,
Hopefully.
but you never know. Let us know in the comments down below how many questions it took you to guess it correctly. But until next time, we appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you check out our social medias, please. It is on Instagram at Punchlines and Plot Twist Pod. If you go to that Instagram, there is a little link at the top of the bio. That link will take you to every other social we have. All 3 TikToks, our Twitter, our YouTube, and our Spotify. We appreciate you guys for hanging out. We will see you guys next week. Peace.